What is up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of Odds and Ends. Listen, guys, it is that time of year again for our live video game trade show, which will be on Saturday, September 3rd, 8 p.m. on this channel. Don't miss it. So if you've never been to one of the live trade shows, it is exactly what it sounds like. We will live stream. We're going to be doing trades, hanging out, drinking beer, probably talking about video games because, you know, that's kind of what we do. But this has been a great event every single year. It's one of the best things I do on my channel other than the 5 YouTubers under 1,000 subscribers shout out video that I do. I love doing that video as well. This is the worst lighting ever. Is this better? Same? Worse? Ow, it's gonna hurt my eye, man. Gotta make dinner later. Anyway, yeah, man. I don't know. What are you gonna say? We got a trade show. The easiest way to do this is I will show you all the games that I have for trade. Either take photos and tack it onto the video, or I'll make a video of the games that I have. And you guys can kind of see what I have already. But I'm really looking to trade for maybe some Nintendo commons, maybe some Super Nintendo stuff, N64 games, PlayStation stuff. You know, that's the kind of stuff that I like. But I'm really looking for 5 Nintendo games. Darkman, Casino Kid 2, Tecmo Cup Soccer, those are the childhood games. Mega Man 5, Ninja Gaiden 3, which complete those series, and maybe Adventure Island 3 if anybody's got a copy of that. So if you have a copy of that and you want to trade it, definitely come to the trade show and maybe we can work something out. But really what happens is, like, Woodbury and Retro Game Hunter will jump in and say, hey, this is what I got, and we'll do a quick trade or whatever, and then he'll jump out, somebody else will jump in, somebody will trade with Wood, like, hey, you guys want to trade this, and 2 people will jump in and they'll make a trade without me, and then they'll just, so it's crazy town, it's pretty fun. It's an opportunity to, like, I don't collect Nintendo, so I'll just get rid of these and trade them for Genesis or Xbox games or something. But I found that this goes a lot easier if I just kind of tell you what I'm looking for, those 5 Nintendo games, you know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation stuff, typically shooters and platformers, stuff like that, uncommon to rare games, of course, always, but, and then I just show you what I have, and that makes it a lot easier, because what typically would happen is, like, I'll go through everything I have, and then, I don't really want any of those. It's like I just wasted 30 minutes of airtime on the live stream, and then somebody's like, hey, can you show me all those games again? So it's a lot easier just to make a video, show you pictures at the end of this one, and you know, you guys can call dibs and start pointing stuff out, and I can put that aside. But anyway, it's gonna be a crazy event, and it's gonna be awesome. So I can't wait to see everybody there. I'll just leave it right there. I'll show you everything that I have for trade, and I guess we'll see you in about a month. All right, so here's the first stack. This is all just common stuff, NBA courtside, boom. And some just common sports games. This is all my dead inventory pile. So yeah, stuff isn't listed, haven't moved it. This is just the case that is one of the demo discs that's like a Halo game. But you guys can see there, a lot of those were those Xbox games that I got. Some 360. This is actually really fun. Yeah, just kind of taking a look through the commons. I got 2 Williams Pinball Hall of Fames. That's not bad. Not bad. We got Call of Duty, Black Ops. There's PS3 stuff. Lots of Uncharted, man. A couple Game of the Year editions in there, which is cool. Some PS2 stuff. We got Danky Kang, Game & Watch. This is We Love Katamari on PSP. Star Wars Masters of Terakasi. We got a couple copies of Final Fantasy VIII right here. This one, the case is broken, but it does have all the discs and the manual. This one has all 4 discs, no manual, and the case is all messed up. Both of these cases are like broken. So you'd have to get a replacement case. There's some PS4 and DS stuff. All right, so next box is just kind of random. We got this Yobu console, plays Nintendo, and it does work with Nintendo controllers. So So if you're looking for a cheap way to play Nintendo, maybe you've got a box console and you don't want to pull it in and out of the box all the time, this would be a good console. We got GameCube mics, we got a couple of those. Game Boy Colors, all of these have the backs. Now they're in varying condition. Like you can see that one, the stickers aren't that great on it. We got a plug and play, it's a Namco. This would probably be a hot item right here, the Millennium 2000 Dreamcast controller in the rose pink. We got Rock Candy Xbox 360 controller, wireless 360 controller, Ultra Racer controller for PlayStation. And if you need Nintendo controllers, man, I got like 3 bags of these. I got about 14, 15 Nintendo controllers. They've all been cleaned. They've all been tested. I tested them in May, so they should be good to go. I got this 360 bag. I've had that for a while. PS2 Aragon's Quest. Got 3 of those. They're factory sealed. So if you're looking for some factory sealed games, there you go. Some of you guys really like my lunchboxes. I'm going to keep Bucky O'Hare and a Hulk Hogan, but here are the lunchboxes that I have still available. We've got a couple Hulk Hogan's, Captain Planet. This one's got a little bit of condition issues. You can kind of see dark spots in there, the kind of speckling. Crash Test dummies, and they all have the thermos and or the registration cards inside. So if you are interested in a lunchbox, see, like that one's got like all the paperwork. And I'm pretty sure the Hulk Hogan's also have the paperwork. But if you want a lunchbox, those are the ones I have. Got a little stack of PSP games. I'm not collecting PSP anymore, but these are obviously up for trade. We got the Warriors, Platypus, which is like it's like a shooter. It's like a claymation style shooter game. It's very cool. Deadhead Fred, Grand Theft Auto, SOCOM. You guys can see it there. R-Type Command. And the one that's probably the best one in the bunch, Metal Slug Double XX, SNK, and Atlas. So if you collect PSP and you got some of the games I'm looking for, you could be walking away from the trade show with that game right there, which is awesome. So as much as I love the Sega Saturn, I never ever play it, and these games are expensive. So if you've got one of those games that I'm looking for, Ninja Gaiden 3, Mega Man 5, and you want to work out a deal for some Saturn games, these are all complete with the manual, except for these over here. These are just disc only. I made covers off of the coverproject.net with some Wii cases, but we'll just go through them. Mostly racing games, and you know, I guess the more common Sega Saturn titles. Tomb Raider, that's nice. SimCity, that's actually a really fun game. Iron Man and Exo Manowar, whatever. Street Fighter 2, the game, the movie, the game. NBA Jam, that's pretty good. And these are all, like I said, just disc only with a case, and I printed off the cover art with a stall, man. A stall, great game, very expensive. And then the 3 standouts are Nights into Dreams. This is the long box version. Very nice. It came packed in with the game, so I think it came in a smaller jewel case. So this game in this case is rare. So today, Junior, we have Clockwork Knight 2 and another Atlas title, man. What is it with these Atlas titles? This is a high velocity mountain racing challenge, and it's actually a really cool game. So I don't want to part with my Sega Saturn stuff, but again, I never play it, and if you have something that I'm really interested in, I would totally trade it. All right, so same thing with Genesis. I don't collect Genesis, and I'm not in a hurry to get rid of it, but if somebody wants it and they got something I want, Shadow of the Beast 2 does not have the manual. Team USA Basketball, get on this one. I got this for $1. It comes with a poster and everything. It's limited edition, 26,063. I don't know if they made 10 billion of them. I don't know how many they made of these, but it's a terrible game, but it's all in there. eSWAT, Mickey Mania, Afterburner 2, Mortal Kombat 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog. We got Sonic and Knuckles. Got some loose games here. We got Subterranea, Altered Beast, not a great copy. Outlander, kind of a cool game. Fatal Fury. We got Thunder Force 2, some wear on there. We got Steel Empire, which I still need to finish, and Battle Squadron. Over here, kind of the better games, we got still have that Sonic 3. I didn't post it, I saved it specifically for the trade show, just in case somebody came up with something that I was interested in. It has a little damage right here on the cart. We got Adventures of Batman and Robin, Earthworm Jim, of course. Got some pinching on the top label there. You kind of see it right there. And then this is, you can't read the script, but it's The Legend of Galahad. This game's pretty expensive. And then we've got Complete in Box, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Mystic Defender, Boogerman Pick and Flick Adventure, and Shinobi Shadow Dancer. So that is all the Sega Genesis stuff that I am bringing to the trade show. All right, so you guys saw I picked up a bunch of PS2, PS3 games. This stack right here, none of these games are listed on my eBay store, so I won't list them until after the trade show. But there's Portal 2, Fall of Cybertron, some decent stuff in there. Little odds and ends. And, you know, with PS3 prices going up, because you can only play PS3 games on a PS3 that's not backwards compatible with any other console, you know, if you want some of these, I'd say grab them, you know, trade for them. All of this stuff over here is listed on my eBay store, so if there's something that you know you absolutely want, let me know and I can take it off of the eBay store. We have Journey disc only. Some PS2 games, some of those games I just got last week, I already got them listed. There's some Xbox 360 stuff. Some OG Xbox stuff. And the Wii titles that I have listed. What is this one? Oh, that one's Press Your Luck. Very fun. Played that with my daughter. There's that Bubble Bobble game that I picked up a couple weeks ago. Bubble Bobble Revolution. Tested it, works great. Some loose discs, if anybody wants loose discs. Legends of Wrestling, Spyro, Serious Sam, Duke Nukem, Metal Gear Solid 2. This is disc 2 for the player's choice. And the last one there is Shinobi. So odds and ends stuff here. Here's that DS case. That's how I package them. I put them in a clear poly bag. I'll stick a little thank you note in there. But this is actually really nice. I was kind of like, if this doesn't sell in a couple weeks, I'm just going to pull it off my eBay store and keep it. N64 transfer pack. Wii Pro or Classic controller, I don't remember. Wiimote with the nunchuck, and then this one is a Wiimote with the Wii Motion Plus. So all that stuff's listed on the eBay store. If you're interested in it, just let me know. I do have some Cartridge Games listed on the eBay store. 1080, some more Kobe Bryant's. When Kobe Bryant died, I got these for like $1, and I got like 5 of them. I haven't sold one of them. We got Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, cart only, and this thing went up to like $15, and I had mine at $8, and I still couldn't sell any of them. Pilot Wings, nice copy. D-Force, which is a shooter. It's not very good, but you know, whatever. Star Voyager, we got Marble Madness, Mario Brothers 3 with the manual, but this manual is crap, so I would just include it for free. So whatever Mario 3 is, like $17, $20, whatever Mario 3 goes for, I'd just throw in the manual. We do have some 7800 games left. We've got Ace of Aces, Cracked, Centipede, Ms. Pac-Man, and Dig Dug. So again, those are all listed on my eBay store. If you're interested in it, let me know and I can pull them off the store. All right, I don't really do original Xbox either. So again, any of these games are up for trade. Oh, if you have somebody has 007 Everything or Nothing on the PS2. Yeah, that's like a common PS2 game that for some reason I don't have, and I love that game. So, you know, that's like an even swap for any of these games because that's like a $5 game. But we got some racing games, Psyops, Pirates, some, you know, Fable. Over here we've got Hunter, got Battlestar Galactica, we got some Star Wars games, Ninja Turtle games, Outlaw Volleyball. Now, if you remember, I got this and I was like, man, it's a really clean copy. I don't have this on PS2. I went through my entire PS2 collection. Guess what? I have it on the PlayStation 2. So this minty copy, like the insert card is in there and everything. So if this is like a game that you want, not a super expensive game, but yeah, I have that Xbox stuff. All right, so we got some TurboGrafx stuff and some Dreamcast stuff. So let's take the TurboGrafx stuff first. Bugs Revenge, this is just the case. There's no game in there. Neuropia, that's a pretty expensive game and I'm never gonna play it. Cracking the case though. We got Ninja Spirit, pretty nice. Again, I love the TurboGrafx 16. I just never get a chance to play it, but those are the games. We got a couple Lucy's down here. We got Aero Blasters and Double Dungeons. So if you're TurboGrafx 16 person, there you go. Sega Dreamcast games. Pretty much common stuff, but you know, the common stuff on Dreamcast and Saturn are pretty expensive games, you know, considering what they are. But you got some racing games, a couple sports games, you got Sonic, Shenmue. I bought this with the best of intentions. I wanted to play it, but I'm not going to be able to play it, I don't think. I just don't have time. But it's got you know, the passport manual, the regular manual, all 4 discs, all that stuff. Here's my copy of Seaman with the big box. Game is in there, all the little inserts are in there. But I wanted to show you the condition of the mic. It's still in the blue plastic with the foam on it, so that's cool. And then here's the base for the mic. So anyway, that is TurboGrafx and Dreamcast stuff. All right, I think this is the last pile. Here are some of the better Xbox games that I'm willing to part with. We got Panzer Dragoon, still need to play that. Castlevania Curse of Darkness, I have that on PS2, so I don't know why I have this or this Area 51, because I have these on PS2. Same with the Battlefronts. You know what I mean? Like, they're just in a box. Like, it's crazy. You start digging in boxes and you find some crazy stuff. But anyway, Panzer Dragoon, I wish I would have bought every one of those when they were like $15. So Orta, pretty sweet game. Castlevania Curse of Darkness Area 51, you guys can see there. Metal Slug 4 and 5, that does have both the discs, so that is complete. We have some Game Gear stuff. Tom and Jerry, the movie with the poster and the manual. I'll just kind of go through them. You know, these aren't really high dollar Game Gear games, but if you collect Game Gear and you're like, hey, that's sort of a common game, and I know you want this football game for Nintendo, okay, you know, trade commons for commons. And here's probably the 2 better Game Gear games, RoboCop versus Terminator and Outrun Europia. Hope I said that right. And maybe somebody will work out a trade for this. I've had this for a while, haven't played it. It is a Neo Geo Pocket Color, works great. I just replaced the save battery like a year ago or 2 years ago. The battery compartment needs to be taped on, so I don't know if you want to order a replacement. But we've got 2 cool games. We got Sonic Adventure, and we've got Biomotor Unitron. That game is getting very, very expensive, at least as far as I know, for Neo Geo Pocket Colors. Everybody loves the D-pad. Clicky, clicky. So yeah, very cool console. That would be something that I would probably trade, like, you know, for a Mega Man 5 or a Ninja Gaiden 3 or something like that. Just in case anybody's interested, I'm not gonna pull all these out, but I've got like a ton of Transformers that, you know, they're in the bag. So if you're into Transformers and you want like better pictures or whatever, but you guys know how this goes, like my whole world, right? We got Legos over here, so if you're interested in like Lego mini figures or anything like that, let me know. Here's a box of Micro Machines. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Okay, so there it is. That's like all the stuff that I'm bringing to the trade show. You guys know my collection sometimes better than I do, and you know the episodes better than I do. So if there's something like, I don't even know if they're comparable in price, but you're like, hey Chris, I've got Ninja Gaiden 3, and you know, I know you have Sunset Riders. Would you consider trading it? Like, yeah, sure, dude, I'll trade you my Sunset Riders for the Mega Man, or for the Ninja Gaiden 3, because I'd rather have that game, right? So, you know, just let me know if there's anything that you're interested in. Leave comments down below. It's very helpful if you make a response video put it on your channel and show everything that you have. It just kind of speeds up the process on trade show night. So we're not showing the same games over and over and over and over to different people. Anyway, it's gonna be a ton of fun. I can't wait to see you there. September 3rd, it's a Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. My channel, baby, right here, right there, down there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a great time. Can't wait to see you guys. And it's gonna be tough to edit, but thanks, and we'll see you at the trade show.